Welcome to Information Technology Lab Practice, and this is Kumar Swami Dapa from SRRS Government Polytechnic College, Sirsilla. And today we are going to discuss about charts that are available in Microsoft Excel. So, the agenda of today's session. After completion of this session, a student will able to know what are charts and what are the different types of charts that are available in MS Excel, and then we are going to learn about how to create a chart, how to create a chart, and then what are different parts of charts that we need to know while creating the charts in MS Excel, and then chart tools that are provided with Microsoft Excel. So various chart tools we are going to discuss, and then we are going to discuss about how to change chart type, chart style, and chart layout. So after selecting or after making one chart in MS Excel, then we are going to learn these things: how to change the already existed type of chart to some another chart, how to change the already existed chart style to some another style, how to change the already existed layout of chart to new type of chart layout. And then we are going to discuss about how to move the charts to different worksheets. So here we are going to learn how to move the entire chart, or how to move the chart to separate sheet, that we are going to cover at the end of this session. Okay, so this is the agenda of today's session. So we are complete after completion of this session, a student will have thorough knowledge on various charts and creation of charts in MS Excel application. Okay, so let us discuss few points which are related to charts. Like a chart is a tool. Chart is a tool you can use in Excel to communicate your data graphically. So we know that chart is nothing but a graphical representation of some data or information. So here charts are the tools we are using in Excel to communicate your data in the form of a graphical representation. Here charts allows your audience to more easily see the numbers meaning behind the numbers in the spreadsheet, and to make showing comparison and the trends much easier. So we know that seeing the numerical data in a spreadsheet and seeing a graphical representation of that particular data. So among these two representation, the graphical representation pays more attention of audience, because by seeing the graphical representation of data, we can easily identify what is going on, how they are going to vary. We can easily compare one form of data, one type of data with another type, we can easily uh, grasp the so many things without going much detail about the numerical data. Okay, so charts can be useful way to communicate data. When you insert a chart in Excel, it appears in the selected worksheet with the source data by default. So here, so you can insert a chart in Excel. While inserting the charts in an Excel, that chart must have a source data that must be available on that particular worksheet. Then you can easily insert any type of chart. Okay, so these are the different types of charts that are offered by the Microsoft Office Suite Excel 2007: column chart, line chart, pie chart, Duffner chart, bar chart, area chart, stock chart, surface chart, radar chart, combo chart, XY chart, and bubble chart. So these are the different charts that are associated with 2007. So let us discuss how to create. Sorry. Let us uh, discuss how to create a chart in Excel. So select the worksheet. Select the worksheet you want to work with. So for example, we have a worksheet with the name summary. In that summary worksheet, we have some data that are available in several cells. Okay, now select the cells you want to chart. Select the cells. For those cells you want to create a chart. Those cells must include column titles and row labels, if any. So select the data source by selecting several cells that are available in summary worksheet. That selection must include column titles, column headings, and row titles or row labels or row headings. Okay, then go to the insert tab, click on that insert tab, right. However, each chart option in the chart group to learn more about it. So select one of the chart options, for example column charts. Select one of the chart option that is available directly on the chart group. Okay, then select a type of chart from the list that appears. So let us consider we are using a 2D clustered column. Then the chart will be appear in the worksheet. Then the chart will be appear in the worksheet. So what you need to do to create a chart? So first of all, create the data source. So create data by entering the data into several cells. So then select the data with the help of mouse left button. That must include the columns or rows headings. Then go to insert tab, click on the insert tab and choose a chart. On the chart group, click on the chart options and select any one of the chart by selecting the different types of charts. So whether you go with the 2D chart or 3D charts and etc. Then after selecting the chart, the chart will be included into your worksheet. Okay, so this is about creation of chart. So here is an option. So after moving the onto the insert tab, so this is the chart group. So among the chart groups, so the column charts are there, line charts, pie charts, bar charts, area charts, scattered chart, and etc. So if I am choosing column charts, then again we have several options, whether you go with 2D column charts or 3D column charts or cylinder type of charts and etc. So I am choosing this one. Then 2D column chart is going to be inserted into your data, into your worksheet. Okay, so this is about the creation of charts. Now after inserting the charts, so for example here is a chart, so this is the chart. It represents a quarter sales of several salespersons for the months of January, February and March. Okay, so by seeing itself, anyway we understood these graphical component, but we must have some knowledge about what is this x-axis and y-axis, and what is this title, and what are the legends. Okay, that we need to know. Then you can easily understand any kind of charts. Okay, so let us understand the several let us identify the several parts of chart. Let us identify several parts of a chart. Okay, so have you ever read something you didn't fully understand, but when you saw a chart or graph, the concept becomes clear and understandable. Okay, so instead of reading the data several times, it is very much easy to understand the charts by seeing itself. So we have some concept after seeing the charts that becomes clear and understandable. Okay, so charts are visual representations. Charts are visual representation of data in the worksheet. Charts make it easy to see comparison, patterns and trends in the data. Charts makes it easy to see comparisons, patterns and trends in the data. Okay, so coming to this diagram, so these are the components. So title, and this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis, and this is the value axis, and this is the category axis, and this one is the legend. So these are the 6 different components that are associated with any kind of charts. Okay, so let us discuss these briefly. So we need to know what is title, what are legends, and what is category axis and value axis, and what is x-axis and y-axis, all those. So let us discuss. So first of all, you need to know what is source data. You need to know the definition of source data. A source data is nothing but the range of cells that make up a chart. Source data is nothing but the range of cells that make up a chart. Okay, so before creating the charts or before inserting the charts, we are selecting several cells that are available in the on the worksheet, right? Then we are going to insert the chart. The selection of several cells on the worksheet that represents the source data. Okay, now so after insertion of chart, if the chart is updated automatically whenever the information in the cells changes. When you update any information on the source data, it automatically reflects on the charts. Okay, Source data is nothing but several cells that we are selecting to represent the chart. After insertion of chart, if you update any information on the source data, it automatically reflects in the charts. Okay. So the next one is the title one. So title is nothing but the title of the chart. So every chart may have a title. By seeing the title, uh, we are going to get some kind of idea about that particular chart. For example, here first quarter sale. So it represents sales of a company for a quarter period, right? So like that. Next one is the legend. So here legends, the chart key which identifies what each color on the chart represents. Every chart is going to be represented with several colors. What each color on the chart represents, whether each color represents January salary, February salary, February sales, March sales, etc., or for a particular person sales, etc. So legends are nothing but the colors, that color indication that is used in the charts. Okay. So then coming to the axis. So we know that we have x-axis and y-axis are there. So these are the vertical and horizontal parts of a charts. The vertical axis is often referred to as y-axis and the horizontal axis is referred as x-axis. Okay. So horizontal axis represents the x-axis and vertical axis represents the y-axis. Okay. Now data series, value series and category axis. Here in the data series, the actual charted values which are usually rows or columns of the source data. In the source data, we have several values. That values may be on rows or columns. Those values represents the data series. The actual charted values represents the data series. Coming to the value series, the axis that represents the values or units of the source data. The axis that represents the values or units of the source data, we are calling it as value axis. The actual charted values which are usually rows or columns of the source data are called data series. Coming to the category axis, the axis identifying each data series, we are calling it as a category axis. The axis identifying each data series, we are calling it as category axis. Okay. So this is about the various components or parts of charts. Okay. So in this chart, these are represent some values. So it is value axis, and this vertical one represents the y axis, and this horizontal one represents the x axis, and these are the different names of salesmen. So we are distinguish one salesperson with another salesperson. So this is the category axis, and these are the legends. This color represents the January, and this color represents the February, and this color represents the March, and this is the title. Okay. So this is about the components. Okay. Now let us discuss about various chart tools that are available with Microsoft Office 2007. Okay. Once you insert a chart, a new set of chart tools arranged into three tabs will appear above the ribbon. These are only visible when the chart is selected. These are only visible on when the chart is selected. So you can observe here in the diagram, there is a tab, there is a group name chart tools. It is included with three tabs: design tab, layout tab and format tab. These three tabs are displayed on the ribbon tab, like home, edit, insert, like that. We have design, layout and format tabs are there, and these three tabs are visible only when you choose or when you select a particular chart on the worksheet. Okay, if you want to choose any chart, then these tabs are not appear. Okay, now to change the chart type, so now it's time to discuss how to change the chart type, chart layout and chart background and etc, chart style. Okay, so to change the chart type, go to the design tab, click on the design tab that is available like home, insert, page layout and then design tab we have. In the design tab, click on the change a chart type command. So here we have change a chart type command that is available under the design tab. Okay, so first select design tab, then go to change chart type command, then a dialog box appears. Select another chart type, then click on OK. Then the selected chart will going to be replaced with the current chart. Okay, so for example, if you are initially you are using to represent the data with the help of pie chart, and now we want to, you want a column chart, then the column chart is going to be replaced with the this pie chart. Okay, like that you can change from one type of chart to any kind of chart, one type of chart to another type of chart. Okay, so it is available under the change chart type command in the design tab. Okay, the next one, change chart layout. So here this changing the chart layout is also available under the design tab. Go to the design tab and choose under the chart layout group, chart layout group. So this is the chart layout group and these are the different layouts. Okay, here we have a drop down button, click on this drop down button. This drop down button represents more. So click on this more arrow to view all of you the layout, different layouts that are available, and left click a layout to select. So choose any one of these layout, then the layout of that particular chart is going to be updated. Okay, now it's time to learn how to change the chart style. So to change the chart style, again this change chart style is also available under the design tab only. So go to the design tab, click on the design tab, and in that click, go to the chart style group, then click on the more arrow to view all different types of chart styles that are available, and choose any one of those styles by using the mouse left button. Okay, so to change the chart style, to change the chart layout, to change the chart type, all these three commands are available under the design tab only. Okay, now so the last topic in today's session is how to move the chart to a different worksheet. How to move a particular chart onto a different worksheet. So generally after choosing the data, if you insert a chart, the chart is inserted in the current worksheet only. Data will be displayed, data source will be displayed, and the chart will be displayed on the same chart. If you want to change that chart to display on different worksheet, then so you need to follow this procedure. You need to follow this procedure. To move the chart to a different worksheet, first of all, select the design tab, click on the move chart command. A dialog box will be appear. Then the current location of the chart is selected. Select the desired location for the chart. Choose an existing worksheet or select new select new sheet and name it. Select the new sheet and name it. Okay. So after selecting the move chart command, a dialog box will be appear. So this is the dialog box with the name move chart. Here we have two options. One is new sheet and another is object in. So choose an existing worksheet or select the new sheet and name the new sheet. Okay. So this is about then that particular chart is going to be uh, replaced from the current worksheet to the new worksheet. So that we are going to discuss. So this is about the today's session, and these are the tasks that I am expecting from you. So use any worksheet data to create a chart. Try to create a worksheet data, and for the data create a chart. Then try to change the chart layout and apply a chart style. Move the chart to a separate worksheet. Okay. So try to change the chart layout, try to change the chart style, try to change the chart also, chart type. Okay. So try to change the chart type. Try to change the chart type. Okay. So these are the tasks that you need to perform. So this is about today's session, and let us go with the practical one. So now I am opening the Excel. Now I am going to create a chart. So for that purpose, so I'm going to use name, sales, Ramu, Raju, Raghu. So January, February, March. Okay, 100, 110, 105, 186, 120, 190, 200, 140, 210. What are these? So these are the sales details. Right. Now I am choosing this entire data and going to insert tab and click on column charts and 2D column. Now let us look at the legend. So Ramu, Raghu and Raju are differentiated with the different colors, and this x-axis represents the months January, February, March, and the y-axis represents the values. Okay. So now so this chart is having some lesser information, so it won't display any chart layout title, right? So now I am changing the going to design tab. In the design tab we have chart layouts, so I am choosing this chart layout, and here a title option is there, so I am choosing sales details. Now a title is there, x-axis is there, y-axis is there, and the legends are there. Now I want to view more chart styles, so these are the different chart styles. So it is displayed along with the values. So this is a axis title, so this represents a month, and this represents sales value. Now something different this one. So the like this you can change the chart layouts, and here chart styles are there. So for example I am choosing this one, so more option is there. So now I am choosing this one. Yes, chart style, it is updated, right? So this is about chart styles changing. And now here we have a command change chart type, so I am choosing change chart type, and now I am choosing this one. Click on OK. Chart is changed, right? So like that we can change. So I am choosing bar chart. Bar chart is displayed instead of a column chart, right? So like this we can change the chart style, chart layout, chart types, right? So that we have discussed, right? So the last topic that we have discussed is layout, right? A move chart command. So for example I am choosing this chart and clicking on the move chart, that is available under the design tab only. So move chart, so move to where, whether you want to move this chart in onto sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, or you go with a new sheet. So new sheet I am giving the name my chart. Click on OK. So here by defaultly sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 are there. So like that a new sheet is created with the name my chart. It is going to display only chart. So in the sheet 1 here we have several values, right? So I am changing the value from for March from Ramu, for Ramu from 100 to 50. So March Ramu. So here you can observe value 50, it is reflected. For example here I am changing 500. So you can observe 50 is replaced with 500, that can be represented graphically. So like this, if you update the content of data source, that is automatically reflected in the charts, that is automatically reflected in the charts. Okay, so I thought that I covered all the things, right? So here we have several so till now we have discussed about the chart layout, chart style, and chart type. So here we have a layout. In the layout we have several options. For example grid lines, axis, data table. So now it is displaying the table along with chart, so that it gives more clear cut idea about the chart and as well as data, right? So legends, so where you want to display the legends, whether you want to display the legends at top side or right side, left side, bottom side, like that. Axis title, where you want to display the axis title, vertical title. chart style, center volatile, axis, grid line, plot area, show plot area. So like this, we have several options under the layout option, under format also. So you can change the shape style. So you can change the font style, right? So like this, you can perform several operations on charts. So it is much easy to create the charts. So we are using charts to represent the intention of the presenter, intention of the presenter, or inner view of the presenter clearly to the viewers who are viewing the charts. Okay. So I have less battery. Okay. Anyway, so once again I am repeating these things. Now I am going with the new blank sheet, create. So a blank sheet will be created. Now I want to display the performance of few students. So pin number 20024, so not 2018024 dash C dash 001. 5 students are there. And C 101 is one subject. Like that, we have 6 subjects. And these are the marks, for example. So like that, here I am creating a chart. Now I am going to insert tab and click on chart. A chart will be created for students, and these student pin numbers are moved on to the legends. Every student pin number is identified with the different colors, and these are the uh, x-axis. That x-axis represents different subjects, and y-axis represents the marks secured in those subjects. So you can change the chart styles, right? You can so like this you can perform many things. Results, result analysis. So like this. Okay. So uh, try to create several data sources, and try to create charts, and try to update the charts from one type to another type, and while updation also try to change the layout of sheets, style charts, style charts, try to change the styles of charts. Okay, and try to format several things of charts, so that you can easily create different charts for your data. So this is about today's session. If you have any kind of query, just ping me to kumarswamy.gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. So battery is going to dry. My battery is going to dry. So try to perform the same operations. Try to create the charts for different things like result analysis, and then attendance percentage, some sales, mm, so like this perform several operations by creating different kinds of charts. Okay, so let us create one more chart for different names. Right here we have only single column of data, that's why in the graph we have only one curve. If you are included with some another values, try to include that particular column, then it is going to display one more curve series on the charts. So like this if you want to include more data later after creating the charts, then it is also possible. If you want to remove any particular data, that is also possible while after creation of charts. Okay, now I am going with the design tab, and here the different chart styles are there, layouts are there, right? I'm going to layout, and I'm show legend at bottom, so it is moved here. I don't want to show the plot area. I want to view grid lines horizontally, vertically, on minor grid line, so it is displayed. Right, data labels at center, data table, show the table with the legend keys. So table is displayed along with the legends, for which legend which data is going to be displayed. Okay, So this is about today's session. So try to practice more on charts so that you can easily uh, learn different ways of creating charts. Thank you for watching the video.